Today is day 5 and we're going to do just a quick warm-up. So not going to take too much of your time. Hope everybody's keeping up, finding things to do, and I'm sure that the time will go by pretty quickly. We're going to stand with our feet quite wide, about shoulder distance, knees soft, and just start a little bit of a spiral. So just moving and looking around your shoulders. This way we can just move the fascia, move the skin, and just get you to open up the lower back. After lying down for too long, my back's starting to get a little bit tight. So this way, it's just going to loosen it up quickly, so I'm ready for my day. And then I can go for my walk just now. And then coming back to pause it there. With the knees still soft, just start to roll down the one side. So just rolling down the one side, going around to the other side, and slowly coming up. Continue going the same way. It's just a lovely way to, just to let the bones hang. And again, just remember when you're coming up that you're not overextending your back. So just coming up to your neutral. And then going down the other way. Always my favorite movement of all. Anything that to do with spiraling moves the whole fascia line. So it gets to move the entire system of the body. And slowly coming back up to pause it there. Having your legs a bit wider, knees soft, and then take a slow stretch over to the one side. Look over your shoulder. Just take note that the one heel is lifted. And then you're going to release 1, 2, and then up and over. Just include the breathing. So inhale as you come up and over to create the space and feel where today you're feeling a little bit stuck. And then releasing. Last one. And then coming back to pause at. Now just bringing the feet a little bit more underneath you. Just place the hands by your side and just start a little bit of movement through the ankle bones. And again, we're just going to be warming up the joints before we start. We can start with the arms as well, just the wrists. Going up. And then coming back down to release that. Now with the knees, we're just going to start with the knees and the feet. So what we want to do is have the knees soft, have your pelvis in a curl. So make sure that the lower back is rounded. The knees are sit bone distance apart. And then start by pushing the knees toward each other and then circling away from each other. Note that the feet have movement with the knees, so the ankle bones get involved as well. And then change in that position. About 4 times is good, and then bringing the feet together and going one direction 4 times. And then moving around 4 times the other way. And then coming back just to come up into length there. Have the legs wide, and with your knees soft again, just start with a little movement forward and back. We did this the other day, but it's just fantastic just to get everything to move again. Now come into a low movement so that you reach it. It's like you're skiing. Then you're going to take it up like you're looking behind your shoulders. Each time your knees are soft and then they extend. And then coming back to pause at. Now from here, we're just going to bring the feet together. So the feet are sit bone distance. Your right heel is lifted only. It's going to work with a bit of cardiovascular. So keep the right heel lifted, left foot down. So you've got the right heel lifted, left foot down. So you're in this angle. And when you're going down, you're keeping that right heel lifted. Okay, shoulders are down. You've got balance in both your feet. And then push through both your feet to get the connection through the back line of the legs. And then you're coming up. Once you don't know how to extend the lower back. So we're going to do about 8 of those. So we're going to go breathe in. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to stay down there, pause it there, and then you're going to pulse downwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and then pause and hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 9. Beginner level is going to come up to there, so straightening out to there, coming back down. Intermediate and advanced level is bringing the leg up to tabletop and then placing it back down, keeping that heel lifted. Again, so lifting and opening. You want to try to keep your right knee very, very still while you're doing this. So trying not to let that knee wobble around. Very important. For 7. For 8, to pause it there and then placing the feet down. Just quickly check the feet so that the feet are sit bone distance and also toes are in line with each other. Then it is your right heel that's lifted. So you're going to swap sides. So if you're on your left, you change to your right. If you're on your right, you change to your left. So here we go. We repeat the sequence. That's 8. You come down and pulse 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause it for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now beginners is here. You keep the foot down. Intermediate, advanced is lifting the leg up to tabletop. Placing the leg down each time. Woo! Now this is quite a challenge if you've got a weak knee. So you're really got to try and keep that balanced leg. The knee of the leg that you balance it on has got to stay really still. So that's your challenge. And then 8 to come down and then rest that. Now from there, we're just going to work with some seated squats. So really nice seated squats, reminding you that the pelvis needs to stay neutral. Okay, so legs can be as wide, toes are facing forwards. You're going to sit back, make sure the weight is in your heels, shoulders are back and down, and then exhale to come up. So all the back muscles are working on the way up. That's 4. Now let's see if you can challenge it, either with your hands behind the lower back, shoulders back and down, and pulse it down. 2, 3. Just keep the neck long. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the balance is on the toes. So shifting the weight into the toes and lifting and lowering the heels. If you can't do this, or you're not ready to be here, just continuously pulse downwards. And then 8 to come down and then slowly releasing to come back up. Now a little bit with the arm work. So yeah, we're going to imagine that when you're lifting your heels and lifting your arms up, you're squeezing onto something. And then you're going to open the fingers when you come down. So we shift the weight into the toes, we squeeze the hands, the fingers. And then we exhale to sit back, like you're going to row back. Again, so spread the fingers as you're reaching up and squeeze. Remember that this position can be wide as well with the legs. So adjust the legs if you feel comfortable with that. Lift onto the heels. The feet don't like it, don't lift the heels. Play around with it, just explore a little bit. That's your 8, and then coming back down, and then coming back to release that. So with the feet a bit more hip distance apart, now we're going to work with the heels together, toes apart. Fingers are clenched, you've got a little fist, shoulders are back and down. Sitting back, so you want to hinge again and lift the arms. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. 8 and 1. It's extension, extension. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then come up all the way to lengthen. Right, so just giving the hamstrings a bit of a stretch. So just coming onto the mat. Here we're going to have the arms wide, knees wide, and then going into your cat, into the cat. Oh, and you can feel you really do need that, and then lengthening out. And then there's a curling. And then 4. And then coming back, placing the feet. Hello, my boys. Now we go back into your downward facing dog. Yeah, nice to be greeted by these boys in the mornings. Start a little bouncing from the heels. Hello, Freddie. Hello, my boy. That's it. And then just keep bouncing the heels, let the head hang. Take a moment, pause, and then come down to release that. And then sitting back all the way. Okay, so then from there, we're going to end it off with a bit of shoulder bridges. So just allowing your spine to stay neutral. The arms are by your side. Feet at bone distance, lifting the heels up and opening up the front line. Holding it there. Now to really try to keep the pelvis level, you're going to lift one leg, holding that for 8 counts. 8, and then changing sides, holding that for 8. And then you can alternate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to pause, lift the hips, slowly, slowly rolling down. And then from there, just open the knees wide. And do a little bit of rocking side to side. And then we can slowly come back up into standing. Roll all the way up. Find where you want to be. And just take a breath in. And exhale. Now take it forward and release forward. Pause it up there and then slowly releasing to come down. Take the shoulders up and 1, 2, and 1 more and release. Okay, I'm slowly working on longer videos, which is something to get you started in the day. Thank you.